So first game day experience in Michigan Stadium, what'd you come away with? What jumped out at you?
Really just the energy, being on the right side this time. In the past I was on the wrong side of the big house and stuff. So just being on the right side this time and feeling the energy from all the fans and stuff and the team, that's really what stood out to me.
Kind of along those same lines, like when looking at when you got to touch that banner, you had about the biggest smile on your face that I think you possibly could have had. What was that just kind of general feeling as far as that went?
I mean, just getting those, first game jitters out, I was just real excited, just ready to go, real turned up, so.
Any more questions? On the right here, all the way down, Dennis?
Donaven, what's it like catching passes from under what he looks like he puts a lot of pace on them? Have you guys been able to just talk about that kind of rockets that he's throwing?
Oh yeah, like in fall camp, he jammed one of my fingers in fall camp, so I'm definitely used to him throwing the ball real hard, real fast, whatever. So yeah.
All right, in the back right there, Charles?
Yeah, it seemed like you guys were throwing on early downs more often. Is that a point of emphasis?
From Chip, yeah, like I think he likes to throw the ball a lot for sure.
What does that allow the offense to do?
It allows us to, go tempo, run the ball, stuff like that. So.
In the front, on your left, Anthony?
Bryce completed passes to 8 different receivers on Saturday. Is that what you had seen from him as a distributor throughout the offseason?
Yeah, definitely. In the spring, I saw him, come in and light it up a little bit. And then in fall camp, I really saw him take that next step and just being more efficient and knowing where he wants to go with the ball.
Okay, on the right side, about halfway back, Sam?
In terms of a first step in building your connection with Bryce, being that first game against New Mexico, how would you evaluate where you guys are right now as a quarterback receiver duo?
I think we're pretty good. Just, he was giving me the ball whenever he needed to, and I was just happy with that. And I was just glad to see that he was just efficient with the ball, and he took care of it. That's really what had me excited. So.
All right, same side, a little closer to the front here, Austin.
You're talking about how hard Bryce throws, but it seems like he can also take something off and change the arc of the ball. How rare is it for a young quarterback to be able to do all those things? Have you been around a guy who can do so many things with the ball?
I mean, yeah, I've been around guys that could do some stuff with the ball, but Bryce definitely is special for sure.
All right, on your left, in the back, Alejandro.
People like to say that you come to Michigan to play a game like this Oklahoma game, but as a transfer portal guy, how real was that for you? Were you seeing, okay, if I go to Michigan, this is a game I will be playing in?
Yeah, definitely. I kind of in the portal, I took a couple of visits and stuff like that. So just being in this game is kind of funny to me. So it's interesting for sure.
You took visits to Oklahoma?
Yeah, I did.
Why'd you end up choosing Michigan?
Just it was the right school for me.
Oh, no, you're fine. On your right, up front, Ryan.
First off, how many players' fingers has Bryce jammed? It seemed like Zeke just said he had his fingers jammed like that.
I'm not really keeping count. I just remember mine. It's fine now.
All right, next. Next.
We'll go to the back on the right here, Zach.
What did you see from Channing Goodwin? We've heard a lot from him this offseason, just kind of building, growing into his sophomore year and had that big catch on Saturday.
Yeah, I've seen Channing grow so much just over the offseason. He's extremely smart, just always knows where to go, stuff like that. And, I've been challenging him in the run game and stuff like that, and he's been really doing a good job at that. So just watching him grow over the offseason and even on Saturday, I just saw a lot from Channing, so that was pretty good.
How do you think a guy like Andrew Marsh can learn from kind of his mistakes that he had on Saturday?
Yeah, I feel like he got the butterflies out, got his feet wet out there, I still believe in him. Everybody in the program still believes in him, so just letting him know that every day.
All right, let's go back to Ryan.
No rushing attempts for Bryce on Saturday, but definitely heard a lot about him being a dual threat guy. What does he offer in the rushing game if that's you guys decide to utilize him more in upcoming games?
Yeah, I mean he's 6'6", 230 I think. So, he offers a lot in the run game. I feel like, but if he doesn't have to run the ball, then I don't blame him. So.
Got about 4 more right now. We'll go to the left side, Zach.
With Channing, I feel like he's been called Mr. Reliable and a technician. I guess, what have you seen on that front? And for a young receiver, how impressive is it to be someone who can kind of prioritize the consistency like that?
Yeah, just going back to like the offseason and stuff, I watched him take the process serious, you know, just going into the playbook, like we're in meetings and stuff, he's writing every single play down, like even if he feels like he knows it. And that's something I watch from like our young guys. I feel like that's extremely important, like if you want to play in this game. So.
Back to your right in the front here, Aaron.
How long did it take you to get used to Bryce, just him throwing the football, and you learning the different touches and his velocity and everything else?
Not too long. Like I think we had like a throw session the first day I was out here, so pretty quick.
You've been around a lot of quarterbacks. You're a former quarterback yourself. Where does he rank in terms of just his ability and get the football out and everything else?
You said what? Repeat that again?
Where does he rank in terms of his ability to get the football out and the velocity on his throw?
Yeah, like I think he's definitely at the top of the ranks for sure. With him being a young guy, he still has a lot to learn for sure, but definitely at the top of the range with me.
All right, we've got 2 more in the back on the right. Andrew?
We talked about Donaven, talked about Bryce spreading the ball around to different receivers. Having played quarterback yourself, are you more aware of like he's gonna just throw to the open guy and not, I don't know, maybe bugging him about, hey, I'm open and stuff like that?
Sometimes a little bit. I'll be aware of it, but I just try to play my game, run my routes.
A little closer to the front here, Tony.
You talked about teaching Channing, sort of the intricacies of blocking and things like that. I mean, when we spoke to you early in the spring, you were talking about sort of your goals, and they're like touchdowns and yards, I guess. Was your blocking sort of overlooked? I mean, I feel like you were very active in the run game.
No, I don't think it was overlooked. That's just something I take pride in. You know, I feel like blocking is extremely important for a receiver. So.
And then, which play of Bryce did you enjoy more? I guess the 3rd and 14 throw or his block for Justice?
I like the block, but I don't think he should do that anymore. You know, but I like that play for sure. But you know, I just like watching the kid play for sure.